here with a makeup tutorial, and I feel like I haven't done just like a makeup tutorial in forever. I am kind of pairing this with a little bit of a review as well. I've been testing out this foundation that, you guys, I am so late on, like so late on it. The one thing you guys know, if you guys have been with me for a while, if you're new to my channel, then by the way, welcome. But if you've been with me for a while, you guys know this thing I always say is the one makeup item you should really invest in is foundation. Because if you don't have a good foundation, it ain't gonna look good. You're gonna have a bad makeup day every day. Even if your eyeshadow is on point, if like your foundation doesn't look good, then like the powder doesn't look good, the concealer doesn't look good, and in turn, then your face makeup doesn't look good. Not a good situation. So I always encourage you to invest in foundation. Now there are super dope, inexpensive foundations, which I'm gonna talk about in another video, but I do recommend investing in your foundation, whether it be a super bomb drugstore one or, you know, a more high-end one. Don't feel guilty if you invest in a high-end foundation. Anyways, this one, by the way, that I will be reviewing for you guys in the middle of the makeup tutorial is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'll be reviewing that foundation for you, and I will also be showing you how I create this makeup look. And I do want to quickly mention I was sent this foundation from Octoly. Talked about them before. Basically, it's this online website that you can, you know, sign up for if you're a content creator, and you can order products to review and then you post a review. If you would like to see how I created this makeup look and my thoughts on the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, then just keep on watching.
And I'm taking my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I know it's a little pricey, but you know, just use the eyeshadow base that works for you, and I really like this one. We're also be going in with some tape. I like using Scotch tape particularly, and we're just going to be taking that from the outer corner all the way up to our brow bone, and then I'm starting out with the shade Custom in the Night Master palette from Morphe. It's part of their holiday collection. I will link my review video on that below. And then we're going to be going in with the next shade, which is Opal, and we're blending that into our crease. I'm using this Sigma E35, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until all the pigment is left to your brush, and then I'm just dragging it down a little bit onto my lid just for nice blending purposes later on. I will then be going in with the shade Shook just to start warming everything up, and I'm going to be doing the same motions, but this is going to be dragged down onto the lid a little bit more than the previous shades, and I still am using that Sigma E35, which I will have a link to this brush down below. It's one of my 4 faves from Sigma, and I think that it's worth the investment. Alright, next I'm going to be taking Va Va Voom, once again, same brush, and I'm really focusing this on the outer V specifically. And I'm doing circular motions on to the eyelid so that we can start to work our way towards the inner corner. We're of course going to be doing the same on the other eye because you don't want to be lopsided. Just kidding. With what little is left on the brush, I will also be dragging it into my crease as well. And then I'm going to be taking this shade Cliché. You guys, this is such a beautiful shade. It is one of my favorite shades in the entire palette. It's just warm, has that cranberry brown color. It is just stunning. And out of all the shades, in my opinion, this one blends out the absolute best. It's seriously my favorite shade in the entire palette. So I'm going to be blending this all into my crease and my outer V, really warming it up. Now I'm going to be taking the Supernova shadow from ColourPop. This one's in the shade Moonlit. There we go. It is so pretty, and I'm bringing it all the way up to the very top of my crease, which might seem a little high for you guys, but I have to angle my face like that just so that, you know, when I close my eyes, it doesn't look like I only put the shimmer shade on half my eyelid, because before I learned how to do this part, you know, that was always an issue of mine. Alright, now I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm going into the shade C, which is just a really pretty deep purple with a brown undertone. And this will just help deepen up the outer V, giving it some definition, a little bit of drama, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know the exact brush I'm using here. I think it's the E25 or the M411 from Morphe, one of those two. Anyways, I'm just going to be blending this into my crease, and then I'm just taking a little tiny brush, and I'm going to be blending in the shade Cliché again. I really want to keep that purpley pink in there, so I'm going to be blending out the shade Cliche, I think. Yeah, with that shade. Now I'm removing the tape, and we have a nice sharp line. It gives you the effect of having winged liner without having it. And I'm going with these Mink 3D hair lashes from the Wish app. And now moving on to the face, I am taking the Stila One Step Correct. This is a really good primer for so many people. My clients love this primer. I love this primer. It's just really good for almost all skin types. Helps balance out the skin a little bit, and I just love it. Now for the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. You guys, I talked about my favorites, and I told you this video was coming. I love it. I didn't want to waste any, so I'm going to be pouring it on this little, it's actually a cheese cutter, believe it or not, but it's my mixing palette. But it's a cheese cutter from the dollar store. And be dotting that all over my face. I'm just doing the first half, because this foundation tends to dry a little bit quick. So I'm going to be blending it in with my Michael Todd Sonic Blend Foundation Brush. I've been using this the past couple weeks, and I love it. Just look at this foundation, you guys. It's so pretty. And like once you blend it in, it stays. It doesn't go nowhere. And you can wear this foundation from morning to night, and it will still look amazing. Something I really love about this foundation is you can apply it so many ways. You can do circular motions, you can just pack it in your skin, and no matter what, it doesn't have any streaks. It has amazing coverage, and it just makes your skin look absolutely flawless. Minimal creasing even after 12 hours of wear. I've tested it out. It's just amazing. It's comfortable. It would be really good for any bride, I think. I didn't experience flashback with it. Well, I haven't personally. I know some people have, but I haven't. There is SPF in it, so that is a possibility, just a fair warning. But I think that this is one of those foundations that is well worth the investment, and I'm so grateful that I got a chance to test it out. All right, for concealer, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is just a little sample one that I got off. It was like a point perk or something from Sephora. I actually really like it. I think I'm going to invest in the full size just because I love how my under eye looks every time I use this concealer. And it stays put just like the double wear. I really like it. And I'm blending it in with a foundation brush, but then I decide that I'd rather use a sponge just to get it into the little itty bitty corners of my eyes. All right, I am gonna go ahead and set my face, which, you know, I didn't realize it wasn't recording, but I used the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and I'm just, you know, dusting over all the areas and sweeping away any excess powder that might be there. And now I'm moving on to brows. You guys knew this was coming. The BH Cosmetics HD Studio Brow Pencil. Greatest dupe ever for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This one I'm using is the shade Ebony. I was feeling a little dark today because I was wearing black and I was just feeling it. So I'm using Ebony today, and I'm just going to be outlining my brows. I'm going to be drawing little tiny hairs. Just, I don't know. I love this brow pencil, you guys. It just does such a good job. And then I'm going to comb through my brows, do the top of my brows. I love it, you guys. It's seriously has replaced, it has moved my Anastasia Brow Wiz to the back of the drawer. I'm serious. Like, I only use the Anastasia Brow Wiz now on clients who want it. It's just, there's no reason for it, and it's like $4, so I'll have a link to it down below if you are interested. I am now taking a little concealer to outline my brows because this just really helps shape them even more and gives them a nice clean look. I'm just using that Kat Von D one to do it. Now I'm taking my Kokie Cosmetics Powder Contour Palette. This is like a super amazing dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. To me, you know, it blends the same, it wears the same. It just, to me, it's same all around, and it's like a fraction of the price. And I'm using this Morphe, it's the pink, it's one of the pink brushes. I can't remember, I got it in my subscription service, but I'm just going to contour my face. I'm also going to be taking up on my forehead just to give a nice overall contour look. Oh, you can't forget your nose. You want to have a nice, tight, cute nose. To be honest, I'm okay with my nose. I just feel weird contouring my face without doing my nose. Now I'm taking Ofra Blissful. I felt like this shade went perfect with the eye look because this is more of like a pink, and Blissful has like a little bit of a peachy pink undertone, so it really complemented it. I don't think a gold highlight would have gone well with this, but either Becca Opal or Blissful from Ofra is perfect for this look. So I'm just going to be highlighting using the Morphe M401. And then we're moving on to blush. This is from NARS. This is I think it's Outlaw, I'm pretty sure. But you guys, don't feel the need. Just, you know, a nice berry blush will work. I know Morphe has some. I know Maybelline has some. I know the City Colors has a really good one. It was just a new blush and I wanted to play with it. So now I'm taking Sleek Makeup Solstice palette, and this highlight I thought would also really top the whole look off pretty well. And you guys, that Solstice highlight gets me every time. Look at it. So freaking amazing. By the way, I have an entire video coming up about sleek makeup, so stay tuned. But we are moving on to the under eye, where I'm just going to be taking the shades from the top and moving them to the bottom. I'm starting out with the shade Scene, and then using the shade Cliche to smoke it out, and then going into Goals and Opal to really give it a nice gradient look. Alright, I'm now setting my brows with the Make Me Brow from Essence. This is just an amazing dupe for the Gimme Brow from Benefit. Is it Benefit? I think it's Benefit. I like it a lot. It keeps my brows in place, and because it's tinted, it helps fill in any areas that I might have missed. Seriously, one of my favorite brow gels. And it's a fraction of price, by the way. I think it's like $2.50. And now I'm just taking the Solstice palette again to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. And now I'm coating my lashes with some mascara. This is just the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Carbon Black mascara that everyone loves. And now I'm just taking some black kohl liner to line my waterline, just to really add some drama to this look. Okay, so for my lips, I'm starting out with this Peach Nude from So Susan. By the way, the So Susan liquid lipstick formula is the bomb. It's so good. So I'm just go ahead, and it's vegan, by the way. I'm going to fill in my lips. You can just stick with this peach, but I decided to go in some other stuff as well. So you kind of have a couple options here. If you want a matte look, then you can stick with this. But I decided I want a little bit more pink in there. So I'm taking ColourPop, I'll have it down below. It's one of their newer ones. I can't really remember, but I will have the name of the shade down below. But this is from ColourPop, and then I'm going to be topping it off with a gloss because I really was feeling a glossy lip. But this is really pretty combo with the peach. And now I'm taking this Bare Minerals lip gloss to top the whole thing off to give you a nice nudie, rosy, pinky lip. I thought it was a really nice combo, and then you're just going to set your face.
Alright, so that is it for the makeup tutorial, and I really do hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Should I be doing more pinks and purples? Because I'm not sure. I mean, I have brown eyes, so I feel like purple really complements them, but at the same time, not so sure because I'm used to like browns and stuff. But I do want to once again mention that I have just been loving this foundation. I've been using it every single day except for a few days here and there. I've been switching between my Wet n Wild Photo Focus and my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I like them a lot, both. I like them. Anyway, so yeah, I've really been loving this foundation a lot. Just amazing coverage, and it literally stays. Like I feel like it just, when you put it on, it's such a hard thing to describe, but you put it on and like you're blending it in, it's like, this is gonna stay. Like, it stays. Like once you blend it in, like it moves around enough for you to blend it in, but then it just stays put. And it just makes my skin look flawless. And you know, when I'm just so red, because you guys know, if you have been with me for a while, that I have just, like, if I use baby wipes on my face, I turn beet red, beet-ass red, and yeah, this covers it. So I'm really into this foundation. I think this will be a really good one to incorporate into my freelancing kit as well. I feel like a lot of brides would love this. So yeah, that is my thoughts on this foundation. Anyways, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any other suggestions for makeup looks that you would like to see, or products that you want me to check out and review, I'm really shooting for drugstore products, but you know, I'm also willing to like move out of my little drugstore box and try out some other products. So yeah, let me know what you want to review down below. And if you're new to my channel, I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching this entire video. If you watch the entire video, let me know in the comments, because I love to know that people are really into the you know, vibe of the video. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna stop myself here. Go ahead, check another video or subscribe to my channel, and make sure you check out my vlog channel right here. I am a daily vlogger, mostly. It's just been really crazy lately, but yeah, so I do upload vlogs as much as I can, and so I'd love if you check that out too. And I think that's everything, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Goodbye.